Welcome to another Thread Tech Tuesday, and Gary asked about how I mount my stitch meditations to the panels that I use. So these are the panels. I tried canvas at the beginning, but I really didn't like the way that it looked. I really liked the smooth texture with the fabric texture, so that's why I went with these panels. I used to buy inexpensive ones and paint them, but I realized very quickly that that was a waste of my time. So I get the ones that are pre-painted, and the ones I buy are made by Ampersand. You can see it here. It's the Artist Panel Value Series. They're not super expensive, and they come in white and natural. And sometimes I use the natural. It depends on the piece. This one obviously looks really good. Sideways. Looks really good on the natural, and it didn't, so I'll try it on both to see what I like. I think I like this one on the natural. To date, I have not been sealing the wood, and because I'm not sure I want to change the color, but that's something for me to experiment with a little bit. So like this one on the white is just too high a contrast, so I wouldn't do that. So sometimes I use the 6x6 and sometimes I use the 8x8. For this one, I'm going to use the 8x8. I really like to give them a little bit more room that the 8x8 allows. It just kind of gives them room to breathe a little bit. And of course I have to decide which is up and which is down. How do I want it to be? I do iron them before I mount them. And I will usually check to see that I like that size as opposed to the smaller size. But I like to have, I just do a mix of both. Usually the piece tells me what one it wants. So this one I'm going to put on this bigger one. Now this frame is also made by Ampersand, and it comes white and in this natural wood and black as well. So they're made to go together. They fit really well. So every once in a while I have an issue with them not lining up properly, but it's probably operator error more than the frame error. So let me just iron this one more time to make sure. I'm going to cut these extra long tails off. Then I always make sure that my thread tails are not sticking out, which sometimes they want to stick out. So this is the flannel on the back, and I just use gel medium, soft gel, regular gel. They all work. You don't need the heavy gel. I found that it works better than glue, than a liquid glue, because it's not going to soak through the fabric. The more liquid glue will soak through the fabric. And brand, it could be Liquitex or Golden, or any brand will work. I'm not sure if there's any other brands out there. So I get my piece, and I aim to center it usually, but let me make sure I want what my orientation is. I think I want it like that with this down here. So I'm going to flip it over and then just dig out some of this on a palette knife. I found the palette knife works the best. So I'm just going to spread it very thinly with the palette knife. A little harder on this one because of that big ceramic piece in the middle. Get rid of any clumps. And I just go to the edge. I really don't want any to sneak out from the edge if possible, because then it adds a different, it gets on the panel and kind of leaves a little shiny mark. Just spreading it very thin. It's a very thin layer. You do not want it squishing out around the piece. Then I tend to eyeball it. You could mark it if you wanted. Put that under there. my knot is sticking out. Stick that back under there. And you can kind of pull it a little bit to make sure that it's square. This piece of fabric wasn't totally square, but I can kind of pull it out so that it's a little bit more square. And then any little bits that I don't want in, this is actually a piece of the flannel in the back. Sometimes I leave threads hanging, depends on the piece. And then I just let it dry, and then I sign it. Sometimes I don't sign them on the front and I sign them on the back. Just depends on the piece. I don't know. My signature is very messy, so I tend to just prefer to do it on the back. And then I can pop it in a frame, and the frames come with all the mounting hardware, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. I do not know where that saying came from. Anyway, I do want to spend some time working on experimenting with just putting it on a piece of watercolor paper and stitching it down, or just gluing it to watercolor paper. That would make it a little bit less expensive. These are they cost a little bit more. I also don't frame all of the ones that I like, just because I don't have room for all of them, but try and pick my most special ones, and as I sell them, then I can replace it. I just don't, it takes up a lot more space to store these. I do like the chunky frames though. This is the 1.5 inch frame. I do have some in the, I think it's 7/8 inch frame, and those are nice too, but I like the presence that these give. It's like here, this is a little bit more important. So there's your Thread Tech Tuesday, how I mount these with gel medium. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.